So, better late as never, as they say. Yes, we've waited a whole year for the tournament to start, and this is the beginning of the tournament for England. England against Croatia. This is my match preview. So welcome to the channel. I'm Dazzling Dave, and I'm going to be covering the Euros all the way through, following England with match previews, watch-alongs, instant reactions as far as England go, and hopefully they go to the final, but they don't. I'll be going all the way through to the final. Yes, we've waited a year. Obviously the pandemic put it back. We haven't going to have full crowds. 11 cities where the action's going to be taking place, and if England go all the way and the results go their way, they could be playing 6 out of the 7 actually at Wembley. And in this video, obviously, I'm going to give you my predicted lineup for the first game, with probably a few surprises in there as well. My dad, I managed to go and see him. We've got his thoughts, and he does burst into song again. And then I'm going to give you my score prediction. So looking ahead of this one, obviously in this particular tournament, there are a few players such as Harry Maguire that people thought they're not fit. Why is he taking them? One thing to bear in mind, that normally in a tournament like this we've got 23-man squads. Gareth Southgate with a 26-man squad, so maybe that's why he thinks he can take those extra concerns. Harry Maguire obviously essential to the defence, and one of the worries about England going into the tournament is about the defence. Will he play a back 4? Will he play a back 3? Now, going into the Euros, England do not have a great record in the opening game of the tournament. In fact, in 50 years, England have never won their opening game of the Euros. I think that's something like 9 attempts. So hopefully that will change against Croatia. Of course, Croatia played England in the semi-finals of the World Cup when England, under Gareth Southgate, got all that way. Trippier's free kick taking the lead, and then England eventually losing and going out 2-1. England have played Croatia 8 times, winning 5, losing 3 and drawing 2, as I'm going to put on the screen for you there. And they have played twice in the Nations League since that semi-final defeat, drawing 1 and winning the other. So the Croatia team that was in 2018, they've lost a few players. England have obviously added to the squad, so you'd hope that the balance will have tipped in England's favour. Obviously all the Manchester City and all the Chelsea players, because of the Champions League, were late joining the squad, so it's not the best preparation going into a tournament in terms of match practice, and that's why we have no real idea what Gareth Southgate is going to start with. But this is the team that I'm going to go with. Pickford in goal. I think he's going to go with a 3-4-3, 3 at the back. Walker, Stones, and I just had to put Cody in there. I know probably he won't start with Cody, but I'm going to put Cody in there anyway. In the middle, Henderson and Grealish, Mount and Saka. Then up front, Harry Kane leading the line, Sterling and Foden. I'd be interested to see, and leave your thoughts in the comment below, what you think your team lineup is going to be, who you'd start and what formation. So on to Croatia. They did actually have a few wobbles on the way to the Euro 2020, but did eventually make it through. They, in friendlies, recently lost 1-0 to Belgium, which are the top-ranked team in the world. But a few days before that, they drew 1-1 with Armenia. And Croatia's Bruno Petrovic declared his ambition to recreate the most beautiful moment on Sunday by inflicting misery on Harry Kane's England. Of course, he was instrumental in the 3-0 victory for Dynamo Zagreb, knocking Harry Kane's Tottenham out of the Europa League. So another little flashback to this. There's a lot of vibes going around about Euro 96. 3 lines on the chest, Jules Rimet still gleaming, all that sort of jazz. Wouldn't be surprised. That did make a comeback in the 2018. As England do well, that sort of song does come back. But of course, Gareth Southgate, who is the manager and the head coach of England, missed that penalty, did he not, in the semi-final against Germany? A great game where Gazza's studs were a millimetre away from putting England through to the final, which West Germany went on to win. And, you know, these things sometimes have a way of coming back. Would it be Gareth Southgate's England that eventually go on and win this tournament? I know that the likes of France and Belgium, and you've got great teams from Portugal, Italy on a fantastic run as well. I'm interested on this particular preview. How far do you think England are going to go? Do you think we can go all the way? Think we can win it? It would be nice, but obviously it's going to be a tough route. If England goes through, we could be facing teams from the group of death, which is difficult as well. And England's route to the final could be a difficult one, but it doesn't matter. If you're going to win it, you've got to beat everyone on the way, haven't you? So you never know what's going to happen. I'm going to pass you over to my dad now. Magic Moss went over to see him. This is his thoughts ahead of this game. So here I am with Magic Moss himself, ahead of the Euro 20 or Euro 21.
Is that right?
Yeah. Dad, before we go on to the Croatia game, how do you think England are going to do? How far do you think England are going to go in the tournament?
I think they'll do all right. Yeah, David, yeah.
How far do you think they'll go? What, semi-finals, final, winning it?
I hope they get to the final and win it.
That would be nice, Dad.
That would be nice, yeah.
And before we get on to talking about the Croatia game on Sunday, I see you've gone very patriotic. Who's this young man?
Oh, that's St George.
You mean George?
George, I'll go on.
Yeah, George. And you've got the British Bulldog there.
Oh, yeah.
What's his name?
Ali, go on.
Who? Ali?
Harry.
Harry, right, okay,
yeah,
Harry.
yeah.
Right, you've got them all around the place. So, Dad, what's your prediction for England versus Croatia?
2-0.
2-0, and who's going to score?
Kane.
Is he going to score both goals?
And what's his name? Cody.
You reckon Cody's going to start?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be marvellous? So there you have it, Dad. And and are you going to sing us out with a song? Anything England related or what? What's your song?
Simply the best, better than all the rest. Better
than anyone, yeah. La 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 la.
Simply the best.
I love it, Dad. You kind of got you got the chorus anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Right, let's hope they do, Dad. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed, David, yeah. Always Wolves, David.
And always England for this one.
Always England as well, yeah.
Thanks ever so much to my dad. I know if you watch this channel regularly, hopefully you'll be pleased to see him. And I really hope that if you like you know, to follow me and my journey of watching England throughout the tournament, you'll please subscribe to the channel. And if you enjoyed this video, please make sure you smash a like. In my prediction for this one, I'm going to say that England are going to get through and we're going to win it 2-1. Harry Kane to score and Mason Mount. That's what I'm going for. Leave your score prediction. And don't forget to join me 15 minutes before the live watch along on my YouTube channel on Sunday. Join in the conversation in the chat. We'll have fans from all over the world and all clubs watching, no doubt. And then you'll have my instant reaction straight after the game. And then we'll be looking ahead to Scotland. Of course, I do all my Wolves content on here and other stuff as well. That will still be continuing. So I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please consider subscribing, smashing a like if you've enjoyed it, and I'll hopefully see you on the watch along. Come on, England!